Starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Dan Hagan. A lot of pet owners consider their pets like children. So when it comes to a sick or injured pet, veterinarians play an important role. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson joins us live in studio now and tells us how it might be more difficult now to receive help from a veterinarian during a pet emergency. Morgan?
Dan, finding a vet for your pet can lead to a scary situation away from tragedy. But the word shortage is very familiar to veterinarians in the Northwoods area. One local animal hospital tells me that in the past 10 years, a lot has changed in the availability of care for pets.
Every day is kind of different.
Stephanie Sosniak isn't someone who gets bored with her job.
This time of year, mainly like a day like today, be in surgery in the morning.
Sosniak plays a crucial role, one that means life or death for pets.
Mainly cats and dogs. We do some exotics, not a whole lot.
Sosniak is a veterinarian at Northern Paws Animal Hospital in Rhinelander. She'll likely never be out of a job.
For us, it became difficult to hire.
Owner Dr. Ray Goodroad is nostalgic of when someone could find a handful of animal hospitals in the area. Now he says they're few and far between.
It came down to just two of us, two hospitals left.
The latest challenge for the animal hospital is being able to keep up with the number of pet emergencies.
It's been hard, difficult.
Goodroad says he had no choice but to limit the amount of on-call hours at the hospital.
And the biggest part is probably just the stress to the staff. Veterinary medicine has had a shortage of staff since I've been a veterinarian. It's a tough business.
Northern Paws Animal Hospital is turning away emergencies to the closest animal hospitals in Mosinee and Cronenwetter. Emergency cases aren't something veterinarians look forward to, but treating sick and injured animals is what they're here for.
It's nice to make a difference just to animals' lives and people's lives. Animals mean a lot to their owners. I mean, I'm a pet owner myself.
Goodroad would like to see another animal hospital open in Rhinelander in the next 5 to 10 years, but for now, his hospital will treat as many animals as they can manage. Northern Paws Animal Hospital still accepts emergency calls during normal business hours, which is Monday through Friday 8 to 5 and Saturday from 8 to 12.
Thank you, Morgan. Meteorologist Conrad Sapinski joins us now live in studio. Conrad, a pretty decent day out there.
Yeah, it's pretty nice out there. We're under some mostly cloudy skies. We did have a couple of showers out there earlier today. Now most of that has dissipated, just some cloud cover in the Northwoods. But this is the calm before the storm. A lot of the storms will start to develop just west of us. It will continue pushing east and it will make it here anywhere from an 8 p.m. to the midnight time frame. And then we finally start to clear out from all those showers and thunderstorms later on tonight. But because of that, a lot of locations are under some severe thunderstorm watches. Iron, Price, and Ashland counties at the moment until 10 p.m. tonight. But temperatures out there are looking nice and toasty. Our average is supposed to be around 80 degrees, so some above average temperatures all across the Northwoods, with Rhinelander coming in at 82, Wausau at an 85 degree reading, and a little bit warmer in Eau Claire at 86 degrees. So those warmer temperatures out there today will be cooling back down into the 60s. Dan?
The NRA issued a stinging rebuke of Tim Michaels after his campaign falsely claimed the gun advocacy group had endorsed him. Michaels is locked in a three-way GOP primary with Rebecca Clayfish and Tim Ramthun. He won Trump's endorsement in June. An endorsement from the NRA would have marked another huge win for him heading into the August 9th election. Michaels' campaign sent out a flyer that landed in mailboxes Saturday claiming the NRA endorsed him. The group hasn't endorsed anyone in the GOP primary and doesn't plan to do so. Michaels' campaign spokesman Chris Walker said in an email that the claim was an unintentional error and has been immediately corrected with a new mailer. A lightning strike near Phelps led to a fire that consumed a nearby property. The lightning strike is believed to have hit on the Spectacle Lake just outside of the town of Phelps at around 8:15 p.m. last night. A fire then broke out that engulfed one property. Phelps Volunteer Fire Department personnel responded to the property. No one was at the home at the time. The fire was put out sometime around midnight. Potholes can form any time of the year. In the summer, water can get into cracks in the road, leading to erosion and holes. Newswatch 12's Will Haraldson spoke with Governor Evers today about how he's addressing potholes across the state and has more.
Governor Evers was in Wausau today filling potholes. It's part of his statewide pothole patrol tour. Evers says it's part of his mission to make a safer Wisconsin.
It's a safety issue. It's not just, it looks nice or it looks nicer, it looks better. It is about safety, and so we will continue to invest in that.
Governor Evers says he took an opportunity during the height of the pandemic to focus on roads, since a lot of people were staying home.
Well, we've put money in our budget, and frankly, during the pandemic, we've also allowed people that work on the roads to be considered that they can do that work. So those two things, but we budgeted well and utilized some federal money to make that happen.
Evers said that since 2019, his administration has improved more than 4,600 miles of highways and 1,700 miles of locally owned roads. Matt Bronson with the DOT helped the governor fill potholes today. He said the work that's been done on Wisconsin has already made an impact.
All of our work that we're working on our state, U.S. highways, local roadways, really has a large impact on everyone, whether it's transportation of goods and services, traveling to special events and tourism, to just getting to work.
Wisconsin citizens can get involved with the Pothole Patrol Tour as well. If you find a disruptive pothole on a highway near you, you can submit a pothole response form on the website, cityofmadison.com/transportation/pothole patrol. Reporting in Wausau, Will Haraldson, Newswatch 12.
Now to the Northwoods. Rhinelanders investing $2.2 million into city infrastructure, including potholes in the road. Timber Drive and Stevens Street are some of the streets that will be receiving some improvements. Curbs, sidewalks, and yes, potholes are some of the problems Mayor Chris Hannes says he hears a lot from the community.
So that is the #1 call we get every day about when is our street being repaved and potholes. You know, potholes are something that it's hard to keep on top of just because the amount of streets we have, and we have a long winter season, so a lot of salt gets in there and breaks up our roads.
Hannes says filling potholes will put less wear and tear on city vehicles.
I mean, everything from wheel alignment to your tires to some of your suspension. I mean, this is something that, by these streets being in better shape, will help reduce the cost of owning and operating a vehicle, which will help the residents of our city.
Due to inflation and supply chain delays, some projects will be pushed later this year. The mayor says Rhinelander plans to triple the infrastructure investment into the city next year to $6 million. A renovation in Elko is repurposing an old building as a home for history. Coming up, we will get an update on the progress. That's after Weather with Conrad, right here on Newswatch 12.
Outlaw. That's what can happen because of the Supreme Court, and Ron Johnson's with them. The Supreme Court's decision ended abortion services in Wisconsin, and Ron Johnson supported the decision, making it illegal in Wisconsin, even in cases of rape and incest. Doctors can be prosecuted, a woman's right to choose criminalized. Johnson even said, if you don't like it, you can move. Ron Johnson's Not For Us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
You heard the jingle man, Wisconsin. That means it's time to get a versatile, rugged, athletic SUV that makes you feel like you just won a title. Again. Honda was just crowned KBB.com's best value brand for the 7th year in a row. So get up and go to your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer today. Honda gets Wisconsin. Bring it home, Songbird.
Get up and go. At Batteries Plus, we power family road trips. We power bedtime stories. We power our local hospitals. We power connections with friends. We do more than replace batteries and fix phones and tablets. We help our neighbors power their lives. How powerful is that? Need a phone fixed? We got it. Get powered in-store, curbside, and at batteriesplus.com.
Today, it seems everyone can be their own service technician thanks to the internet. From servicing their own cars and engines to home remodels and projects, people are trying a little of everything. Here at Maher Water Corporation, we employ nationally certified and factory-trained technicians to keep your water treatment systems working to their full lives. We will treat you like our own family. So if you want us to service your equipment, give us a call. But if you're the fix-it-yourself kind of person, we'll enjoy your funny video clips.
Follow the path through the beautiful gardens to the lakefront at Pirates Hideaway. Enjoy ice cream on the sky deck overlooking the Eagle River chain of lakes. In addition to offering cruises on the pirate ship, Pirates Hideaway has a full bar, outdoor yard games, wood fire pizzas, appetizers, and more. Enjoy relaxing summer evenings with live music on the beach. Pirates Hideaway in Eagle River. Stop by and experience one of the most unique lakeside family attractions in northern Wisconsin. Visit EagleRiverPirates.com for information. The St. Germain Chamber of Commerce presents their summer concert crawl. Join us at this local establishment for great live music.
Good afternoon and welcome back. So we had a cloudy start to the day today, a couple on and off showers, but that quickly rolled out of the area and we had a good amount of sunlight out there. Now mostly cloudy out there, maybe some partly cloudy skies in some locations, but more rain and thunderstorms are on the way. And because of that, we do have some severe thunderstorm watches out there. That is until 10 p.m. tonight in Iron, Price, and Ashland County. Those might get extended depending how long these storms are going to be lasting out there, but doesn't look like much at the moment. But all of this will continue to develop closer to the Minnesota border, and that will continue pushing east and then finally make it up here in the Northwoods anywhere past 8 p.m. till midnight. And then after that, we really start clearing out there. And because of that, folks, we do have some slight chances of some severe thunderstorms in the Northwoods. The more south you go, the lower chances of some severe weather will be. So by Madison area and south of that, everybody is in the clear, besides a little bit of on and off showers throughout the overnight hours. But in general, this doesn't look like it's going to be a massive severe event. Still keep an eye out on some strong winds, heavy rain, and maybe some hail tonight. That quickly moves out by around midnight. Then we clear up, some mostly clear skies, and look what happens once again into tomorrow. More chances of showers and thunderstorms before it finally clears out by Thursday into Friday. So not a big rainmaker anywhere, maybe close to a quarter to half an inch of rain. Some localized locations will have maybe close to 3/4 of an inch, but that will be localized in those heavier bands of rain and thunderstorms. But dew points are also on the higher end, which means it is feeling sticky and uncomfortable out there with those really warm temperatures. Not the nicest time out there tonight, and same thing will happen tomorrow with those dew points being on the higher end. But our average high this time of year is supposed to be around 80 degrees, which is our highest average temperature for us in Rhinelander, and temperatures are above average all across the state as Rhinelander is coming in at an 82-degree reading. Same thing in Merrill and Antigo. Wausau a little bit warmer, coming in at a 85-degree reading. So everybody is in on that nice weather. Tomorrow, a little bit cooler with more chances of showers and thunderstorms. Same thing to the south of us, except Adams looks like they'll be around 80 degrees, and temperatures are going to be nice all across the state. But our 7-day outlook, brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress, does show clear weather by Thursday into Friday, then more chances of showers and thunderstorms into the weekend before we clear up once again into beginning of next week. Dan?
Omicron's BA.5 subvariant is dominating COVID cases in the U.S. It's caused 78% of new infections across the U.S. last week. That's up from 69% the week before. The rise of the subvariant over the past 3 months has corresponded to an increase in cases, hospitalizations, and deaths in the U.S. and Europe. Wisconsin is seeing a 19% rise in COVID hospitalizations over the past 2 weeks. Take a look at these bills. They were used for a purchase in the city of Rhinelander. If you take a close look, you will notice this is prop money meant to be used in movies. Rhinelander's police department is reminding all local businesses to at least take a glance at large bills being offered as payment. While it is not a crime to possess movie prop money, it is a crime to try to buy something with it. If you notice any fake bills being used, notify the Rhinelander Police Department. A new 3-digit suicide hotline launched this past Saturday, replacing a 10-digit hotline. Now dialing 988 will connect a person in crisis to free and confidential emotional support. Senator Tammy Baldwin's National Suicide Hotline Designation Act made this new number a reality. She said the number of people behind the phone are always ready for immediate support, but they also can schedule follow-up appointments with local providers.
We are readying communities across America to be able to take the follow-up action and support to reduce the incidence of suicide, which is really epidemic in our country right now.
Someone in crisis can also text 988 and receive support. Wisconsin experienced a jump in crisis calls following the switch to the new 988 number. Operators in Wisconsin took 170 calls on Saturday and 168 on Sunday. Normally, it's between 100 and 150. In 1911, the modern Woodmen of America constructed a building in Elko, which came to be known as the Grange Hall. Now, more than a century later, the building is undergoing an extensive renovation to repurpose it as a museum. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pazorski joins us now with an update on the project. Kyle?
Well, Dan, it was almost exactly 1 year ago today when I visited the Elko Grange building to see the volunteers working on painting the exterior. A lot has happened since that first visit. The biggest change, a new foundation, which the 111-year-old building now sits on.
The building is sitting on a solid foundation for the first time in probably decades.
Last summer, the Elko Grange building was looking rough after years of neglect.
The foundation was really bad. The building was sagging. The mortar was gone. The basement was leaking.
But now, after efforts by the Elko Historical Society, the old Grange has a fresh coat of paint along with a solid foundation, fit for what's perhaps the oldest building in town.
It just was the center focal point of Elko. And it's so important to preserve that, because if we tear everything down, we won't have any history left.
Mijek says preserving Elko's past is very important to the many members of the group, which has garnered loads of excitement.
Everybody I talk to is really thrilled about this, and it has a really good energy moving forward. There's just a lot of work to do, but a lot of people have helped and have participated in that as volunteers as well.
The fundraising goal for the project is $350,000. Right now, they are just shy of $100,000. Their hope is for one day to host a museum space inside the building. You can find information on where to donate on their website. Dan?
Thanks, Kyle. Coming up on Newswatch 12, a family thought their pet was gone for good after a fire, but their bearded lizard didn't stop trying to find them. We'll be right back.
Goodwill starts with you when you shop Goodwill for back to school. Your support opens the door to new opportunities and creates possibilities for people with barriers to employment. Welcome in a new school year with Goodwill, where you'll find treasures and great deals on school, dorm essentials, and clothing for every style. You'll also keep items out of the landfill while supporting job training, financial coaching, and more. When you shop at and donate to Goodwill, you open doors to possibilities for neighbors in your community. Goodwill starts with you.
I'm Tim Michaels. Commanding the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier was an honor beyond measure. America is a miracle of countless sacrifices from unknown patriots. Honoring that is our duty. But today, America is under attack by radicals trying to tear down everything that makes America great. This is a fight we cannot lose. I'm Tim Michaels. I'm running for governor to help save the America that those before saved for us.
Some numbers are thrilling, some impressive, some just right. After an accident, there's one critical number. The number that helps you get your life back by factoring in your needs for today and tomorrow. That's where Havish and Rotier's numbers really add up. With over 90 years of client successes and 13 offices to help you wherever you are. No other personal injury law firm is better suited to get the amount that's right for you.
Northwoods Accents, located in Mercer, features a wide variety of high-quality custom log and rustic furniture, all made in the USA. View our best craft living room sets. Handmade products from local craftsmen. Denali blankets to warm your winter. All products have year-round low prices with no sales pressure. The owner is available to assist you with any questions. Stop by Northwoods Accents, 5079 US Highway 51 in Mercer.
The North Woods can be a hotbed of severe weather. To stay up to the minute on when and where storms will hit, tune into the weather team you can count on. Weather Watch 12. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller, Meteorologist Devin Biggs, and Meteorologist Conrad Sapinski break down severe weather live on WJFW Facebook Live and the WJFW Weather app, so you and your family can be prepared and safe from severe weather. Weather Watch 12, from where you live.
A bearded dragon who escaped a fire is now back with its owners. The family lived in a condo complex which was destroyed in a fire earlier this month. They assumed they lost their family pet. Jesse Gonzalez shares the story of how they were reunited.
She was watching a movie and they had a bearded dragon, and she thought that it would be a cool thing to have, so I got it for her 9th birthday.
We didn't know whether Jaden was going to be a boy or a girl, so we picked Jaden.
I got a call from my downstairs neighbor letting me know that the condos were on fire. The fire department was there. They were evacuating all of the residences.
He said, "There's a fire," and I just got pretty worried.
But as time went along, the fire just got bigger and bigger and finally just engulfed the whole building, and it's pretty much a total loss. I thought that the odds of him surviving were pretty much zero. It was later that night I called Victoria, and because she asked firstly, how's Jaden? Were you able to get him out? And as a parent, you never want to give bad news to your kids.
When Dad told me, Jaden probably didn't make it, it hit me.
I got a text with a picture of Jaden hanging out on the 4th hole of the golf course.
I was just blown away.
The community event. People were awesome. People were like, "Hey, we found your dragon, come and get it." My whole unit's completely gone. I mean, it's all on the ground. How he survived, got out, and then lived for another 10 days is just amazing.
I think we should give Jaden the middle name Houdini. Jaden Houdini Duro.
I 100% believe Joe Biden is to blame for the rising prices.
Some of the smallest things have almost doubled in price over the last 2 years.
Ron Johnson has always fought for lower taxes, and that's more important now than ever. Ron Johnson is a fighter. He's a fighter for all of us.
He's for the people, and he's for Wisconsin.
He's not afraid to speak his mind and fight for what's right.
Who will I vote for? Ron Johnson.
I know he'll fight for the families of Wisconsin, and I know he'll fight for me.
Wisconsin Truth PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Don't miss the Oneida County Fair, July 28th through the 31st at Pioneer Park in Rhinelander. Free admittance and parking. Opening day Thursday at 4 p.m. featuring John Griner's Swing Shift Big Band, 15-piece orchestra at 7 p.m. Friday Kids Day with contests and family fun all day long. CT's Deli's famous fish fry. Live music from Santee & Son and Chicken Wire Empire. Saturday Lumberjack Show. 2 great tribute bands featuring the music of the Eagles at 5 p.m. and Fleetwood Mac at 8 p.m. Carnival, vendors, and food. We'll see you at the fair.
Now is the time to turn your dream into a reality with Design and Buy at Menards. Breeze through your project planning with ease using interactive tools that factor in the details that matter. Whether you're dreaming of a beautifully landscaped patio for entertaining, a deck to grill up the perfect hot dog, or a fence to add style and privacy, what are you waiting for? Turn your dream into reality with Design and Buy at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Remember as a kid, if you could dream it, you could do it? Well, you still can. Now during the Ford Summer Supercharged Sales Event. And with great offers on select Ford vehicles. Just move on up. You'll not only bring back the fun, toward your destination, you'll supercharge it. Just move on up. So when the sun goes down, you'll just be getting started. Supercharge your summer today at your local Ford dealer.
Quality Homes of Tomahawk now sells modular homes built by Wisconsin Homes. Wisconsin Homes has maintained a tradition of building some of the finest homes on the market. Quality Homes also has a large selection of new manufactured and mobile homes. New homes are available for immediate delivery and set up anywhere in Wisconsin. Whether buying your first home or a cabin getaway, Quality Homes has the experience and expertise to make your dreams reality. Visit them today at qualitymh.com.
RVA has helped me learn by giving me more hands-on activities.
I can watch his writing develop.
He has confidence to ask questions of his teachers if he doesn't understand. He's composing his own schedule, which is a lot like what a young adult is going to need to learn how to do, and he's learning that at 11.
My favorite part about being in the RVA is all the amazing clubs. I get on some clubs, and then I realize that there are so many people like me.
You don't see one of these every day, Conrad, unless you're a Three Lakes resident, because apparently this guy is all over Three Lakes. Thank you, Karen, for this photo. So it's a white deer. They're still uncommon in the Northwoods, but they're seen here more than seemingly everywhere else. Conrad, have you ever seen something like this? Or
I've never seen a white deer ever anywhere, not even only in Wisconsin, but it must be blending in very easily over the wintertime. Imagine how hard that is crossing the street and you just see white snow everywhere, you know?
Not so good in the summer, but it helps out in the winter. We're far away from the winter right now.
Absolutely. Far from the winter, and it is summer, so you know what that means. Some severe weather out there. Price, Ashland, and Iron counties are all under severe thunderstorm watches until 10 p.m. tonight. Those storms will start to ramp up. Nothing majorly severe, but we'll keep an eye out for some strong winds, heavy rain, and maybe even some hail out there. Temperatures right now really hot, I would say, above average all across the state. Wausau coming in to some mid-80s out there. Tomorrow, some more chances of rain, and then Thursday into Friday, lots of clear weather. Temperatures above average once again before, unfortunately, for the weekend, some more chances of rain.
All right, thank you, Conrad. Thank you. Nightly News with Lester Holt is up next.